Hey guys, Ep15 here, back with Apothecary Diaries Season 2, Episode 15. Last time, I believe that we were dealing with a whole bunch of bullshit involving a ghost, and we ended the video with our lovely friend, whose name I'm forgetting, the one with the buns off to the side of her head. Not quite Princess Leia style, but well, you'll see who I'm talking about. But she managed to knock over a whole thing of ice that is probably worth, a year's wages at the very least. So all in all, it's not looking good. We'll discuss more in the intro, but you all know the drill. Stuff down below with it as you see fit. And without any further ado, let's get started. 5. Double sync point at 10. I won't try and sing this song because I have had an ongoing issue of not being able to sing lyrics like this, and you can find out more about that if you take a look at the Metal Gear Solid marathon that I'm doing. The marathon to surpass Metal Gear. Yeah, I'm having a damn good time with this series. Voice crack. I hope you all are as well. For those of you who are new here, I have read the series before, up to the Snake Pit chapter, and I think we are quickly approaching the end of my knowledge on the series, where I will be flying completely blind. Other major things of note. We have news about Delicious and Dungeon Meshi. New season of that coming later. I'm gonna look that up when it's supposed to come out. Okay, October of next year. We are gonna watch that then. And we've got some other stuff as well, but Edge Runners. I'll definitely be watching that. Yeah, I know. Everyone is gonna be SOL in this situation. That doesn't matter right now. He's currently got, he's currently got a whole bunch of broken ice in front of him, and I wonder what the price of ice per pound was. Per pound, 15th century China. How much would that be? Would have been like a comically large amount. Very quick Google, I can't find any specific thing, but I also don't know what sources to look at. It doesn't matter. There's some people who are going to be beat bloody, so it doesn't quite matter. We can deal with it. Is she going to make like a sherbet? Or something like that. Oh, hey, frog haver. Xiaolan, is that her name? What's boiling your goose, frog haver? Stop crying and try to figure out a solution. Stop crying and try to figure it out. That is great. Let's try and keep the attitude positive. That'll be helpful. Mm-hmm. I can't imagine why. Like this is a really shit situation to find yourself in. Yeah, what are you asking for? Yep. We'll deal with that later. We'll deal with that later and call it a debt of gratitude. That desperate. Yeah, well, we've got a friend to save. Got something in my eye. No, she's just being really fucking helpful. Yep, but shockingly, some people can become friends over time. But it's worthwhile. And we can't have that. Our Mau Mau needs her beauty sleep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's part of the issue. He's talking about the event in the cave. If I had to guess, I can't imagine why. Well, you already started this bridge fire. May as well see it through to the end. Yeah, he's special like that. Uh, as anybody accused him of or accused Mau Mau of being fashionable. Yeah, no, she's just keeping it around for a rainy day, as it were. Mm-hmm. No, take the deal. Mm-hmm. Congratulations. Now start making the sherbet or whatever you're trying to make. What is the difference between a sherbet and sherbet versus sorbet? Sherbet. Okay, a small amount of dairy. Yep. Don't worry, Xiaolon. You'll be fine. Does she have salt with her? Because I think that's the only missing part. Yep. Yeah, he is shitting bricks right now, no doubt. Right? So, milk, sugar, uh, breaking it up so it has more surface area. It's it was not in a good position to be used before that, miss, so don't don't worry about it. Yep. The salt. Yep, increases the I don't know the actual science bullshit, but it makes it colder. And now we just churn it. Yep. and then you add that. Most that I'm used to it involves like a custard base, so egg. But I do suppose this would be a accurate enough episode recipe. One of the YouTube anime food makers has no doubt made this. Okay, so that's that explained. Uh huh. Well, when there's hope on the horizon, you may as well. I'm glad you think so. Yep, go, run. Yep, go, run, move, vamos. How often would a commoner have like a proper sweet and cold thing at this time period? That would be because what you're dealing with sugar, which is gonna be a whole separate thing. Ice, obviously, the transport of ice is a fascinating thing. Probably. That's how she does. I think it's The Secret Life of Ice. Absolutely, absolutely brilliant documentary that I mentioned last time. I unfortunately don't exactly remember what it was. Yep. I know that would be suitably outside of anyone in this room's price range. Hello, consort. How you doing? So it would seem. So it would seem. I'm, I'm doubting whether or not it actually is The Secret Life of Ice. I That's gonna bother me for a while, and I don't have a good way to verify it. Hey, Mau Mau. And Mau Mau too, I guess. It's really interesting to see how we're using, or how you could use like the pregnancies as a way to progress the plot, or not plot, timeline. That they would be. Where is she actually from? The consort. Because red hair, green eyes. As far as I'm aware, those aren't traits commonly found within this side of the world. That's good. Mm-hmm. Reasonable. Very, very reasonable. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could imagine that the emperor would want his concubines to survive, if nothing else, for the child to survive the process. That's not good. It's not a like it's a rough situation in modern medicine, but yep, that's completely fine because you can open the mouth and have them breathe. But that way, the embryonic sac breaks, and then they can suffocate, drown, and die. Yeah, the theory as opposed to actual practice. I Pregnancy is such a wild thing, even with modern medicine. Mm-hmm. You kind of have to be to shit out another sentient life form. Well, what are your thoughts? Is it bad? Is it good? Is it middling? Yep. And like you can roughly massage, I think, to adjust their positioning. What was that last word? Moxa? I don't recognize that word. Uh, well, death is a decent option that could happen. What's how would the cesarean section work in this time period? Because like obviously cesarean section, it's named after I believe it's Caesar's son with Cleopatra. Do you wanna go talk to Dad? It would it it might actually be his father. No. And what did she do to get such opinion? But I think it's actually Caesar himself who got the C-section, or he was given a C-section. What crime was committed? That's my question. What was the crime actually committed? Yep, reasonable enough, but what was the crime? Because this could be anything from spitting on the sidewalk to throwing the emperor out of the window while shitting on his drapes or something. There you go. Mm-hmm. I'm sure we'll find out in the next episode. It it would be a rough thing. Seriously, where in the West did Lao Men study? Only reason I remember that name is I just saw it. Adoptive, but father nonetheless. Send for him. Lovely. Yeah, there's medical shit going on here, and medical officials are useful. Yeah, yeah, stray cat. Mm-hmm. So, is he one of the guilty parties, or was he just caught up in the crossfire? That's a question. Mm-hmm. Go off and write that letter, miss. Hey, it's the old man. Do you recognize him? I I wouldn't be shocked if you did. You know a lot of people, but I wouldn't be shocked if there was some degree of recognition. Probably for the best to not step in. Lovely. Mm-hmm. Someone stands out. I don't want to have him there permanently. He he's got an interesting position. Our quack. Wonder why he has the bum leg. Adoptive, but yes. Uncle. What's the what's the connection point? Yep. Yeah. What were you imagining? Yeah, you lack that. No, you don't. Hence the lacking of common sense. I wish I could read because I don't know what that stone says. Oh hey, it's 22:15. And I'll write that down real fast. I I have half-formed memories of who that person is, and I can't tell which one is correct. I'll keep them mostly to myself this time around. But yeah, I damn fine series. Major thing of note, this coming Wednesday, which if I look on my phone calendar real fast, it's going to be the 15th. The 15th, we will be having the finale of the base game of Outer Wilds. After that, we're going to start the DLC, but swing around and check it out if you feel like it. But I need to go do stuff. You all know the drill. Stuff down below. Do with it as you see fit. And without any further ado, see ya. See you in the next one, folks.